Ramrod Gustafson here on the move. Alright, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, so pay attention, okay? Those of you that are up in the 24th District, this is something that you might want to pay attention to. So I'll let you in on a secret. You know how I joke around about the Pentatholat, okay? Well, alright, the Pentatholat really exists. Everybody's going, oh, Cameron, you're nuts, okay? And that's fun because, see, that's how the Pentatholat won, you know? It's just, see, they have the ability to be quiet about what they do. And see, they can talk about it amongst the, you know, the 10 most powerful families in the 24th District. So they have a way to talk about what they do, but only with those that are in the know. And so that, see, so that's what you got, all right? Now, I'll give you the story. There was this girl that got on a ATV with an Avery County Sheriff's deputy at night, and an accident happened, and she ended up dying on a mountain. I'm not going to say anybody's name or anything like that. But you see, there's no insurance coverage. There was no insurance coverage for that. I made my arguments, but they were a stretch. And another attorney had a case before me. But magically, I get $75,000 for this lady's father, who I just couldn't imagine dealing with what he had to deal with. So do you see what I'm trying to tell you? Okay? That money didn't come from the insurance company. And I was such a dope. I thought the Pentatholat just must laugh their asses off at guys like me. It's just so funny to me now. Because I didn't like, the cat's pajamas, you know, I got 75 grand. You know, but see, because it helps us. Yeah, you guys don't understand. Like, that, it helps tremendously for a father like that to get money. And you see the situation. There's an Avery County deputy. You see this poor girl. She's doing what girls and guys do. See how ugly the situation is? All around, for everybody involved, it's ugly, it's terrible. Alright? And the Pentatholat put together 75 grand and they gave it to me to settle it. I don't care what you say. That's what happened. It didn't come from the insurance company. Believe me, I worked for what I know. If there's a way to say no, they just say no. And they had every right to say no. And another thing, but see, like you put that in this county where, like, see, like, I had to, let me tell you, Richie Porter owes me his life. And you can ask Jerry Wilson, you can ask the DA, you can ask anybody in law enforcement. He was facing 42 years. Judge Baker heard the case, 42 years as a habitual. And the deal that the best that they offered me was something like, I don't know what, it was something like around 20 years. Either way, it's a death sentence for Richie Porter. And really, he was being tried as a habitual because, well, in my opinion, it's because, see, Richie is a great guy. He's an alcoholic, and he's a big guy. So if he's a big guy from New York, of course, he doesn't really fit in. He causes a lot of problems for the police. Alright? Now, the last time I was in jail, he was in jail with me, so, like, I don't, you know, the reason he's still in town, okay, is that his ex-wife is there, who he loves. And I don't know if he has kids, I'm not sure. But, like, he needs to get out of town, you know? I don't think he can stop drinking, but, like, and I don't know what's going on with Richie Porter nowadays. But I was like, hell no, I'm not going to take a deal. And I got in that guilty, not guilty, not guilty. I got not guilty across the board. And he walked. Right? And I'm very proud of that. But like, you know, he owes me his life. If I lost, he would have gone to jail for 42 years. And so that's kind of because what he did, the accusation was that he stole some paint from the Sherwin-Williams store. You know, but because he had been in trouble before, and you know, you get in the felony B&E because of the larceny, because of more than $1,000 bucks, and then he's tried as habitual, 42 years in jail, and you know, the DOC prison, it's a death sentence. If I said, Richie, come over and I want you to move all my furniture into my, you know, the house I rent now, he should do it because he owes me his life. But I like Richie Porter very, very much, and I hope he stops drinking because he's a great guy, if he's not drinking. But I'm sure but if I was a Boone police officer, you know, and Richie Porter was drunk, and I had to go out and mess with Richie Porter again, you know, I really wouldn't be too fond of Richie Porter. So I can understand that. But like, that's kind of scary, you know, for me, because like the Pentatholat control, you know, Boone in the 24th district, you know, behind the scenes, you know, and I'm sure, you know, they were kind of sitting there wondering what the heck's going on with me, and, you know, whatever. It's kind of cool. I'd like to be a member of the Pentatholat, but like, you know, it's she who must not be named, you know, I mean, she who must not be named, you know, she's just too powerful. She's just, you know, she is way, 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 way too powerful for me. You know, I care about, you know, in other words, like, it wouldn't matter what happened to she who must not be named. Right? You know, I mean, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if she was, you know, she lost all her arms and legs and she got AIDS. She lost all her arms and legs, and then her face was burnt by a blowtorch. Okay? If she was still alive, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? It wouldn't matter to me. So like, it's very difficult for me to go back to that town. I get nervous as hell. Can't function. And so, you know, that's the problem. That's why I have to stay away. I can't be there right now. Of course, they give me all kinds of trouble. You know, I'm just trying to file motions to see my son, but of course, everything is met with a roadblock, 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 roadblock. You know, because it's the board. And that's how it's just got to be. You know, I've just got to keep getting the beat down, but I've just got to keep trying. That's what has to happen. I just have to keep I just have to keep trying. And one of these days, I believe that the Borg will reward me. All right, well, anyhow, people, I'm on the road with Charles Carrald.